So here's the question. What am I standing by? Are these D130s or are these 110 double cabs? Well, you've heard me talk about it a number of times. To be able to tell the difference between a 130 and a 110 double cab, quite simply, is the 130 has a separate truck bed. But I want to talk about the differences of these two because you can, drastically change the look of a classic Land Rover Defender by just a few little things. And what I'm talking about is by changing the grille. And I will tell you, this is my personal 130. You'll be seeing a lot more of this. And I'm not done with it. We still have some more paint work to do that will happen on the grille and some other things going to happen. The point of this video is to talk about how you can change it. This is a 1997 model, this being a 1999 model. And I want you to keep in mind that when we're talking about Land Rovers, like 110s and 90s and 130s, the 110, the first one came out in 1983, and essentially it didn't change until 2016. Same thing with a D90, it came out a little later, 1984, and didn't change until 2016. There were some subtle little changes, but they looked the same. But changing the grille and then changing the front bumper and the grille here with the winch changes it a lot. It just gives it a whole different vibe. And then when you change the colors, it also gives it a vibe. Because I guess I'm going to ask you, while you're watching this and you're looking at these two, which one looks like a newer model? Which one looks like it belongs in 2025? You would probably say this one, and that's because of the carbon fiber grille, and then also the metallic gold color here. And then, of course, this one has a snorkel, but they're essentially the same vehicle. Different bumpers, different grills. This one has a snorkel. There is one more difference too. This one also has an onboard air system. It has air lockers. So this one is built for some really wonderful adventures. And I know that Tom, my client, he's going to have some wonderful adventures in this Defender. This is Magnus, by the way, and this being Dragan, my personal one. This one has the 300 TDI turbo diesel in it that's been performance tuned. It has just a lot of extra components. It does really well. It's got a lot of low range and mid range torque. So just think about this as being a billy goat that will climb anywhere. This one has our newest engine, which is the Mark 3.5. The 3.5 is not the cubic inches. It's our 3.5 edition, meaning that we've gone through almost 4 iterations of it, and this being the 3.5. So this one definitely has the low range, the mid-range torque, but it's also a billy goat, but it's also really fast, and you can definitely hear a difference in the exhaust notes of the two. This is a very deep sound, I guess that's the way, deep raspy sound. This one also being a deep sound, you hear the turbo a lot more, but it gets very raspy. This one sounds like a gasoline V8, even though it's a turbo diesel. So 2 different things. So when you're thinking about designing a Defender, if it's a Helderburg, that just know you can change the whole vibe, the look and the feel just by the grille, the bumpers, and the color.